So let's boo this. The official party doesn't start until 7 p.m., but party guests with a ticket can get let in at 4. And if you're already in the park, you can pick up your wristband in, I guess, 4 different locations. Last year, we picked it up at the guest relations right at the entrance at the town hall. And this year, we picked it up at Fantasy Fair. And I believe you can also get them at Monsters, Inc. Ride area and then Tortuga Tavern. As with tradition, there are 3 things that we absolutely must do. One is the Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular. Obviously, the later you can wait, the kiddos will have left the park, so generally it's not as crowded. And then the Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade. This one begins in Frontierland at 9:15 or 11:15 p.m. Weather permitting, we'll get to see the Headless Horseman. I think there might be a storm brewing today, so we'll see, fingers and toes crossed. Last but not least, it's the Disney's Not So Spooky Spectacular. That is the firework, and there's only one showing at 10:15 p.m. And here is the line for Seven Dwarfs. This is gonna get really, really long, really fast. We're officially in, and they let us in around 6:05, so the party doesn't start until 7. So yeah, they generally, for Sally and Jack and Sally, and for this, apparently they let you in a little bit earlier before the party. So
it all kind of, I think, depends on when the characters arrive.
Yeah, exactly.
Ready. So we don't have any dwarves just quite yet.
Yep, we're just waiting, and the good thing is in here there is AC, which it's really, really welcome change. So we're gonna get to meet the dwarves. We're so excited. And the cast member just let us know that the dwarves will not be signing autographs. So if you're expecting that, they're not doing that. What the compromise is that they're going to hand you one of those character cards. We've seen those. We've seen them at character dining, whatever the case might be. I think it's just a way to kind of get through the queue as quickly as possible, because this is a really, really popular character meet and greet, especially since they weren't here last year. So yeah, I mean, that's a compromise. I'll take my character card. Yay! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!
Man, I want your buckets.
I want your buckets.
Oh
I want your jewels. Oh, there's Dopey. We just finished meeting the dwarves. They were so cute. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so there is a photo pass cast member there, and they ask you, so they'll actually, it's very organized. We were pleasantly surprised.
The best organized one I've
yeah,
ever. Yeah,
absolutely. So what they'll do is while you're standing in line, the cast member will take your bag away, so put it in a nice little spot. They have them numbered and marked, so you don't have to worry about kind of setting your bags down. And once you get to the cast member, full photo pass cast member, you tap your band. One of them will actually take your phone and take some pictures or videos with your phone. So, and then once you're done meeting the dwarfs, you grab your bags and you're given this really cute little autograph card, and we're on our way.
Yes. So good job, Disney character meet and greet team.
Yeah, that was very nice. That was very, very nice. So while we were standing in line, we got called to our Tron boarding group. So that's where we're gonna head. And unfortunately, we cannot go the back way between Storybook Circus back to Tron. So we're gonna have to go around. Totally fine. We got about an hour until our boarding group ends. So we're gonna rush that way, and hopefully right after we're gonna try to go and meet Stitch. Mike's got his Stitch ears today, so we're super excited. This ride is so epic. I just love it so much. Yeah, so it's not quite nightfall. That's the only thing, but that's all right.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, but we'll still get to ride it, so I'm not going to complain about it.
You can't always pick your virtual.
Exactly, yeah. Ours got called pretty quickly there.
You are about to be digitized into the world of Tron. For your safety in this world, all users should be in good health. You should be free from high blood pressure, heart, back, or neck problems.
which I think is one of the best elements in the queue, but that's okay, we got to ride it. Mike actually noticed, even the yawning, you see the cover, they have these like grid details. We never noticed that. I mean, it's only because the sun is shining through. That is really neat. Wow. So look at that detail. Yeah, whoa. Look at that's beautiful. With Tron done, we are gonna go see if we can stand in line for Elvis Stitch. Well, it might be a little while, but we already got to see the Dwarfs and Tron, so highly recommend getting in the party before the crowd because you can spend a little bit of a pre-party time queuing up, so then you don't really waste time once the party starts. You can just do the party specific things. So that's a little bit of a strategy here. Unlike last year, Stitch is actually by his old ride, which is called Stitch's Great Escape. So we went over here to where Buzz Lightyear does the meet and greet, the Buzz Light Ranger Galactic, whatever, that ride. But I think they've changed the location to Stitch, so we're gonna head on over there. And yep, I think we see the line, so this could be a while too. And people are starting to, I think the party has officially begun, so people are in here getting their trick-or-treating done. It's literally right across from Monsters Laughing, and looks like right now it's posting at a 50-minute to meet Stitch, so that's not bad. We're gonna go and do that for a bit. We just met Stitch in his Elvis costume. He is super, super cute. And again, just like with the Seven Dwarfs, the line for the meet and greet was very well organized. They had cast members taking your bag, so you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, right out of Stitch is the one of those cutout for Mr. Toad's. Obviously, Mr. Toad still exists in Disneyland, but here in Disney World, Mr. Toad's has been replaced by Winnie the Pooh. So people are so salty about that. But anyways, now we're gonna.
How good was Elvis Stitch?
Elvis Stitch was excellent. You know, we saw him last year, but we didn't get a chance to take a picture with him. This year they brought him inside to where his old ride or attraction used to be. So that's super appropriate. All right, I think Mike and I are kind of hungry, so we're gonna try to hit up some Halloween Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween specific snacks. I think the first stop is going to be Cosmic Ray's Starlight Café. There's this zombie finger that I really want to try, so that's where we're heading. So cute. Timon was just dancing and singing along to Disney songs. They played Little Mermaid, and they also, we just heard from the original Jodie Benson a couple of days ago at Destination D23. So, oh my gosh, so far so good. Today's party is, I mean, despite the fact that it's sold out, it's not that crazy. I mean, we've got through all the characters, the really, really sought after characters in no time. And Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe during this time usually is really, really busy, but I mean, it's not that bad. So I don't know. So far, so good. Okay, we got hungry. Oh my gosh, this is a big tray of food. These are all
all the fries.
Yeah, and a lot of fries. This is like the Halloween party special. There is is that a meatball sub?
Yes.
And then there is this like sort of a spicy chicken, teriyaki chicken. And of course, we got the zombie fingers. And guess what? We have a wonderful view of the castle. So this is actually a really good seat. All right, let's dig in. This is like pretty gruesome. Oh, that does look pretty nasty.
So what are those? Are they cookies?
I think they're like lady fingers.
Lady fingers?
Yeah,
Okay.
with like an almond fingernail that's kind of like gnarly. There it is. Oh my gosh. And they got googly eyes in there too. Okay, nice. Yeah, that looks pretty nasty. What is it? Is that ladyfingers?
It's like It's actually more like a sugar cookie, and it's like a soury, appley dip. I actually really like the dip.
Okay, well, we're gonna start with dessert.
Yeah, try this. It's really good. Isn't it like a little sour?
It is. Yeah. It's like a sour apple jelly.
I like that.
Not like that's pretty good. I mean, despite how nasty this thing looks, it's actually. Oh, they've even got like. Oh, that does look pretty bad. All right, we pretty much destroyed this one, so not bad.
That's pretty good.
All right, how's that meatball sandwich? That's pretty good. Wow. It's like a rye bread, right?
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel. What are those squares in there? Are they like
cheese? They're little cheese.
Oh, cheese
cubes.
Cheese cubes. Cool.
So, I think Bowser's meatball is more
flavorful.
Yeah, but these are good.
Okay.
I mean, let's
All
go
right.
with the chimichurri sauce on top.
Ooh, that does look okay. I'm gonna give this a try. Yeah, the meatball sauce is actually really, really good. It's got a lot of meat in there, and there's a little bit of a heat in the back of your throat, so not bad. You got little cheese cubes. The bread is nicely soft. Wow, it's not bad. Okay, this chicken sandwich is actually really good as well. This is a fried pickle. There's like 2 fried pickles and a thing of like barbecue, sweet and spicy chicken in a brioche bun. And I don't know what it is right now. Disney World seems to be pretty obsessed with pickle right now. We had a pickle milkshake a couple days ago in Disney or in Epcot as far as their food and wine lineup. Wow, not bad. The chicken's nicely tender and moist, and the pickle adds a little bit of crunch and sourness to it. I like it. Just finished up with the Cosmic Ray Cafe over at Tomorrowland. Now we are at the Halloween party overlay of the Matte Tea Party. This is something that we didn't get to do last year, so definitely want to check it out. As you can see, the Matte Tea Party has special lighting that changes colors from green to pink. It's a more moody version of the ride and definitely adds to the spooky mood. We can't wait to ride it. You look great.
Thank you.
I love it.
Oh, but you know, you have that. I know. We I'm still like, well, after my It is not my turn. Mother would be very disappointed when we learned that's why we're not gonna tell her.
Okay, we just met Ariel and Eric together. We've never met Eric, so we're super excited to see him. Okay, we are gonna book it over to hopefully in front of the castle somehow and check out the fireworks. That is the only show at 10:15. If you here at Mickey's Not So Scary, be sure to not miss that because that is a specialty fireworks. That is not your happily ever after.
and a bit of hocus pocus.
Isn't it obvious? We are back in the living world. The living world. Yes? Don't you understand? We've harnessed the magic found within this kingdom to come back for but one night.
One night's all I need.
And we shall make it a grand night of spellbinding tricks and treats. A night that will long be remembered. What?
Oh, sinister shadows.
Ah, sinister shadows.
As dark as midnight and as mysterious as the unknown.
Winnie, sinister shadows.
Hello, ladies.
A man.
And who are you?
A tip of the hat from the one and only Dr. Facilier. Well. What have we here?
Why, I might ask the same thing of you. Well, what are you?
What? I'm just little old Oogie Boogie is all.
Oh no, due to weather, the Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular is interrupted and currently weather delayed. Hopefully it comes back.
Yes! Oogie Boogie! I have seen him in my nightmares. The royals have arrived. Please welcome the king and queen, lord of the underworld. Grandfather? Yes. Of course,
Well, they ended up shortening the Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular, but we are glad they didn't just cancel it outright. Luckily, we got to see it at last year's Not So Scary, and it doesn't seem like it's changed very much. But just know that when you're coming to Florida during the fall time, weather can always play a factor. So do pack your patient pants if and when these things do happen. This year, we actually ended up prioritizing the Seven Dwarfs and Elvis Stitch. Also, new this year is another chance to get on the virtual queue for Tron, which that was actually really awesome. At these parties, it's almost impossible to do it all, but hopefully you got a chance to see what it's like at a Mickey's Not So Scary. If you enjoy this video, please hit that like button and turn on that notification bell. We would love it if you would subscribe to our channel to help grow our community together. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon.